We're standing here in Nunda again, a nice hot Brisbane day. Today we're going to talk about the Affordability Index as a macro insight. So what is the Affordability Index for houses?
For houses it's 29% at the moment, or sorry, for 17.
And for units?
And for units it's 23%.
Okay, so let's just talk about units. 23% is the lowest on record. And that is the reason for that, in your opinion?
The oversupply at the moment, currently for units. Building approvals peaked in 2015,
Yep.
so we're still trying to absorb that.
Yeah, and building approvals peaked in 2015 because of a 9-fold increase in foreign investment, and you had a pretty phenomenal event where the population actually went down a little bit in terms of growth, but the development sped up, and that's because a lot of the stuff was sold offshore, and a lot of the stuff looks like this.
Perfect example, with some more on the way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Most of it, not most of it, I shouldn't say, about 40% sold in Asia. So just for houses though, the affordability index at 29%, what does that mean in terms of where the market is?
Well, we see the Brisbane market as a whole at 9 o'clock,
Yep.
so about halfway through this current growth cycle.
So it's still very affordable.
It's still very affordable, yeah.
And Brisbane really caps out on its affordability index when that hits about 40. There's probably never been a better time to buy a unit in Brisbane. We are of the view that it's at the bottom of the market.
Yeah.
But it's just how this market digests the oversupply, or you know.
Yeah. So a lot of
buildings.
factors are going to influence that, whether the population keeps increasing or net overseas migration comes in.
Those numbers have been getting stronger.
Yeah, they have been. Yeah.
So we're optimistic about the unit market and the housing market based on the affordability index. Again, just to reiterate, 23% for
23%,
units
yeah.
is the lowest affordability index ever, which means Brisbane units and apartments have never been more affordable. And for houses, it's kind of midway through its cycle.
David, are we recommending that people buy units in Brisbane at the moment?
Well, there's no question that units represent value, and you've got to be careful with your individual unit selection. But it's really about looking in context of the 30 markets and really the 60 markets. Is this the right bet right now?
Yep.
And for some people it will be, and for others it probably won't be.
Yep.
So, client specific, Sharon.